Hi friends, it's Amy with Renewing Stitches. It is time for another Flosstube. It's Tuesday and this is take 6, which you won't know. Hopefully this is the last one, but it is in my head number 6. It is good to be here, good to be talking with you about cross-stitching. If you are new, welcome. I'm usually a little more with it. Today is just an off day, but I'm going to video anyway because it's real. I try to video on Tuesdays and at some point during the day, and then maybe every other week I put in a Flosstube extra where I do a flip through of a vintage magazine, and I really enjoy those. I have one scheduled for this coming weekend. I wasn't able to get it up this weekend, but that's okay. It's just fine. So that will be coming. If you are new, I think I've already said that. It's all running together. Welcome. Thank you for spending some time with me. If you are returning, welcome friend. Good to see you again. Good to be back, and I'm thankful for your time. Thankful for spending time with me. I know your time is precious, and there are tons of glorious Flosstubes out there. So hopefully this will go quick and you'll be on to your next one. But welcome anyway. If you are just stumbling across and you've made it to 1 minute and 35 seconds in and you don't know what Flosstube is, it is a YouTube channel about cross-stitch, and cross-stitch is a needlework, and it is relaxing, therapeutic, creative, good for hands that need to be busy. It's a lot of things. It's connecting a community. It is, I said creative because you can take somebody else's designs and make them your own, or you can be a designer, or you can stitch it the way they designed it and it's lovely. It's just, cross-stitch is a lot. Anyway, we'll move on. Welcome. I have one new start and 5 whips. Real quick, I want to talk about who I've been watching lately. I've got a few regulars and then a new to me I thought I'd share. Regulars, Creative Leigh. Hi Leigh. She's in New Zealand and I enjoy watching her. Love her. I love accents. Love listening to different accents. They're just so fun. Just so fun. So Leigh is in New Zealand and she has a variety of projects. She's just, if you are watching, thank you for sharing every week, every other week when you do. Rose, the Untwist Your Stitches of Untwist Your Stitches. Hi Rose. I enjoy watching her. Lots of lovely projects. LeAnn, Small Town Stitches. I can't remember if I mentioned her last week or not, but anyway, I love listening. I'm caught up with LeAnn now. Hi LeAnn, if you're watching. Caught up with LeAnn. Full coverage mostly. So good. Motivating. Robyn of Lady Robyn's. Hi Robyn. Enjoy watching her. She just finished Cardinal Points. It's in my list, in my stash of things to stitch. Deann of Stitch It on the Rock. Enjoy watching Deann. And a new to me, Stitcher. And I just found her last night. She popped up on the side. I don't know why I haven't seen her before, but it is Vintage Threads and Samplers. And I'm enjoying watching her. Very nice. I neglected to put her name down. I haven't gotten this far in the different takes, but I will give you her name down in the box below and with all the links to these other lovely Flosstubers. So check them out if you haven't. I'm sure you know most of them, if not all of them. But that's who I've been enjoying this past week. New start. New start is with Tara of Mud Creek Stitcher. Tara, hi sweet friend. She's stitching, let's see here, I've got my Big Toe, Books of the Bible, and many Flosstubers are. Yeah, many of them are, but Tara, I don't know if I mentioned her last week or not, but it is Vintage Threads and Samplers, and I enjoy watching her. Very nice. I I was watching her, and she's stitching the books as she reads them. So, did Lala D? Not Lala D. Yeah, Lala D. Did she do the books, or is she working on the books? Or maybe it's Bluegrass Stitcher. I don't recall. I'll have to go back. It's been a while there. I need to go back and watch. But anyway, I'm stitching, starting in the top left, and I'm going to be stitching how I'm reading also. I'm reading chronologically. Tara is reading straight through, I believe. But we're both in the Old Testament, so it's fun. So I'll be stitching a little bit all over the place because I'm in the end of Exodus, and this is going to take me more than 2 years because I am soaking, I guess is the word. Reading, I'm not rushing through, but I'm making notes. Just anyway, journaling, I guess that's it. Although I'm stitching, that's what I'm going to do. I'll talk about journaling some other time. But I started in Genesis, and I've got the G in Genesis. Now I've got to count down to Job, which is right here at the end. I've got to count down to Job because Job is, chronologically, it was in the middle of Genesis, I believe. And then Genesis and Exodus, at the end of Genesis and all of Exodus and Leviticus, Numbers, anyway, Moses, who is in the 4, Numbers, Deuteronomy, the 5. Yes. He wrote a Psalm 90 or 91. And so I'm going to go ahead and start on Psalm as well because it's next to Job. But that's eventually whenever I get there. So today you just see the start, and it's up in the top left corner, and I've got the G for Genesis. This is on a 28 count even weave that I dyed. It has a pink hint to it, and kind of a brown. I'm using DMC 517, and it'll be monochromatic. I think I said that, and I think I said that on this one, but that's where I am. A lot of half stitches. I'll go back and finish crossing those. I just wanted to get set and get down to the G, and then I'll be working across as necessary. Get Genesis in and Exodus. Find Job. Put that in. But this will be a multi-year project, so I'm excited to be stitching with Tara on this. My big toe has charted it with 3 colors, but it'll lend itself to monochromatic easy. So the 3 colors that were charted are Espresso, Herb Garden, and Velvet Rose, all of Classic Colorworks, I believe. So that's that. And she has, just real quick, charted the book is, let me go back. On the chart, Song of Songs is charted, but I grew up with Song of Solomon, that the book after Proverbs. Psalm, Proverbs, and Song of Solomon is how I grew up singing in the song. There's a song that goes with it. Anyway, she charted that as well, so that's very, very helpful. Let's see, now we're on to whips. After all that, now we're on to whips. I don't know if I don't have any planned new starts. I did have one, but I was planning on stitching Halloween Quaker from Leigh Studio with Dani. Hi, Dani. Of Dani of All Arts. Her Flosstube is Dani of All Arts. And I was going to try to change the Halloween Quaker because I don't stitch Halloween much at all. I was going to try to change it to a Harry Potter Quaker because, you know, the witch and the pattern can be changed pretty easily to a kid riding a broom, and I can put in a little snitch. The cat could be Mrs. Norris. Anyway, I was going to change several things in it, but it just got to be quite a few things, so I'm going to put it off to next year and work on making some changes to that. But I am going to stitch the Christmas Quaker. I think it's Christmas Quaker with Dani. I'm not sure when we're going to start it, but that's I think that's the only one I have planned coming up. I may start it when because I think she already started the Halloween Quaker, so I may go ahead and start it and no, I'll wait for her. You let me know when you want to start it. Because it's not a start along if you don't start along, right? At the same time. I think that's all I have planned, other than just when we get the Christmas stuff down, I want to do some things there. Oh well, we'll talk about it when we get the Christmas stuff down. All right, another whip. This is from Nomis Designs, and my boys are in there, so I'm going to kind of be quiet. I'm working on this one right there. That's the name of the booklet, and I did this. I worked on it while I was at my mom's physical therapy appointment on Monday. I didn't work on it last Thursday. I was walking with a friend, but I usually work on it Thursdays at piano, and now I've been working on it while I'm with my mom at physical therapy. So here I am. Last time you saw I had a little bit of the red in, finished that, and I worked some more gray, and I think that's all I did. Yes, I got this gray all the way down and working on that. Got the red put in. So the letters are white, so I'm kind of thinking I'll just do the blue around it and then fill in the white later. Go ahead and fill the gray in. I've got to do this black and white chunk there. This is for my husband. It's a lot of blue. I hope to get it done. It's middle of October. I hope I can get it done by December. Here's the other ones. Oh, where are they? Yes. Okay, this one's for my youngest. And this one's for my oldest. So those are done. And I'm working on one for the hubs. And mine will be one day. There's not a picture of it, but it's Detroit. Go Lions. All right. Oh, those are on 16 count white Ada. Next is Winter Folk Bird from Yasmin's Made with Love. And I'm working on, let's see, a 14 count vintage taupe with all the called for colors. The vintage taupe is from Hobby Lobby. Here I am. Last time you saw it, I had a couple of I had these in, and I had an outline of the wing and just the beginnings of the tail. So I've got the outline of the body, filled in some of the wing, have a little bit more of the wing to do, but I've got the red to go and the beak, and then the holly that it'll be on. I'm stitching this with, well, Karen is stitching out. Hi, Karen. We are stitching a Yasmin pattern together, and I'm sure she's almost done. I'm pretty sure she's almost done. She's got a really pretty one too. I'll link her below. What is the deal? Anyway, that's my stitching on it. I love the colors. I was saying last time I wouldn't have picked out this red. It's a really bright, I think it's 606. Yeah, a burnt orange red. But boy, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, and then I worked on Winter Rose Manor with Thy Needle for Gervais. I'm stitching this with my in-person friends, and I did not write down on the back what I'm stitching it on. Oh, 46 count natural linen. I'm using DMCs. It doesn't call for DMCs. It calls for some beautiful silks and dyed fibers, but I'm using a DMC conversion, and I'm changing that conversion. So here I am. Last time you saw, I had, what did I have? I had the house. No, I did I have the house started? I know I did the door. I'm using 221 for the door and 778 for the house. So I know I put the windows in and I got this part of the house done, got the door done. I had this outlined. I don't remember if I had all of that filled in or not, but I believe I'm going to just go up and outline everything. That way it'll be easy fill in now that I've got the colors set. So I'm doing 1/2 on the 46 count. I'm enjoying it. It does need to be a very well lit magnified stitch. So, but I love the colors. I like the pink house. It's a little pinker than the photo, but I'm okay with that. So it's fun, and my friends are pretty far. They're farther along than I am. It's motivating, very motivating. Hi, friends. Let's see. Next is Laszlo Code. So I was working on this while watching LeAnn. She's a full coverage stitcher, and I started this back a while ago with Laura Stitching by the Shore. Hi, friend. And she's pretty far along. I am not. This is Laszlo Code number 1. It is charted by Stitches So Beautiful. I do the black and white. The color, I don't print color. But if you want to see a color, well, I don't have it. Go to Stitches So Beautiful and you can see the color version. Or there are several. You can look at Laura's. Although I think she's close to being all the way across. I think that's right. But I am here in the corner with the sun on page 1. I got almost a page. Here I am. I left it on because I left it on my hoop because I want to stitch on it some more this afternoon. So I was up here, I think. I had the sun done, and I was right there, I think. So I've got, I don't know, many hundred stitches. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 700 stitches because I came down, probably more. And there's some light, you can't see it, some light, almost a crew color purple in here. You can see it better like that. But so Stitches So Beautiful. When they did this chart, originally there were some symbols that were really close together. Oh, what a pretty bird. Really close together. And she sent out an email with a recharted design, same design, just recharted for the symbols, and it's so much easier. She did it on a lot of her charts. Just great attention to that. I appreciate that a lot. So I printed out the new ones, and it's a lot easier to see. So I'm thankful for that. But anyway, I want to finish the sun, and then it starts getting down to a little bit of the tree. So, and then I'll go across. So this is 1 page. I think I've got maybe 3 or 4 stitches before I get to the bottom of the page. So that's 1 page. And there are lots of pages. This is 300 by 400 stitches total. And I am 400 by 600-ish is on the page because I printed it in a little larger. So anyway, that's where I am. I should smile when I hold it up. That way the YouTubes will catch it. That would be lovely, huh? All right, and the last whip is Cinnamon Stars by Plum Street. I'm stitching this on a retro 20-plus-year-old scrap of ecru fabric, Ada. Stiff as the hills, but it's loosening up. I have enjoyed it. I love this for this pattern. It's so fun. So fun. Okay. Last time you saw it, I had... I had this. I didn't... did I need to fill that in? Okay. It's only been a week. No, it's been 2 weeks. Did I show it last week? I don't believe so. It's been 2 weeks, but I worked on it this last week. I have done the outline of the house. I think that's all I've done. I finished filling this in because there was a little bit of, is it mortar? Brick and mortar? Whatever you call it in between. It's not grout. Whatever it is that goes between rocks and brick. I think it's mortar. And if you're laughing, good, because I'm laughing in my head. Anyway, and then I did the outline of the roof, did the chimney, and started on the house. The motif in here, and if you'll notice, it's a lot. This is a variegated. I'm using the DMC substitutions that they have charted, so my house is going to look a little different. So I like this color for the house, but one of the sides of this motif here blended in too much, so I just picked a different color that was in the pattern and put it in there, and it's fine. It's fine. So that's where I am. I love old ecru fabric for this one. I have the, what is the other one? The complement to this one. George Decorates for Martha, I think, or maybe Betsy's Autumn, or maybe both of them go with it, but I will be stitching the complementary ones on this. I have a little bit more. I mean, I have enough for here. I can do a whole other one. See, I can do another one down here, but I have another piece that's probably half of this that I can work on. But who knew that Ada 14 count, good old 14 count ecru Ada from, it's not even 20 years ago. This is 30 years, because this is probably, I've had this probably since the 90s. Yeah, 30. 30-year-old, and it held up really good, because, yeah. So fun. I've enjoyed this so much. So, anyway, that was the last whip. Not the last one I worked on, but the last one I have for you today. Yep, that's all. Plans. I don't know. I'm just going to stitch. I got, wrote out Laura Stitching by the Shores I Spy prompts. So I will add those to the next couple of weeks. Here it is. Let's see, this is the second Flosstube of October, and there's 3 more. So I've got 3 weeks, and I'm swishing my feet. Do y'all do that? Do you swing your feet when you can? Swinging my feet. I've got 3 weeks to do the prompts for the I Spy challenges, and those are really fun. A pumpkin. Of course, this is her pumpkin birthday start. No, pumpkin birthday stitch for Laura. This will go with it. I may see if I can pick a pumpkin piece every week. I don't know if I have a separate one for every week, but I will stitch on one every week. Pumpkin Birthday South, that's what it is. So I'll be a part of that. I'll jump on that boat. And then I don't have plans-wise. It's just whatever I'm picking up. I say I have plans, and then I really don't stick to them. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I am trying to think of a way to work on my whips. I love the rotation idea, because right now I'm just picking and choosing, and some that I haven't done in a while are just kind of hanging out waiting for some stitching time. So and I keep adding to my whip pile. I may do a wheel, because I have 30 plus whips, and I can get through them. I haven't started on things are just coming out of my head. I haven't started on the Wipgo. My Wipgo calls this time were one that I've already done. That was Catherine's little sampler, so I completed that one. And then the other one is Louisa Acton, which I was working on with Lisa of Forest City Stitching for her birthday, this past birthday, which was the 1890 something samplers. And then the other calls, I'm getting behind on my calls from Wipgo. So I need to work on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I'll do that this week. I don't know. I'll put that as a plan and then we'll go from there. Anyway, I'll stop rambling and go prepare lunch for my family, and which is leftovers. So we're just heating up leftovers. So I will see you in a week, Lord willing, and comment below. Feel free to ask any questions if I didn't, in my stream of consciousness, if I didn't address something that you have a question about on my pattern, just let me know. Let me know what you're stitching on, and I guess that's all. Everything's good here so far. I need to get out in the garden, so I'm going to do that this afternoon and stitch. Football is going great. It's a good football. Good football weekend this past weekend. Anyway, praying for all those that are affected by the Helene and upcoming Milton. Y'all just be safe out there. Praying for y'all. And I will talk to you next week.